Now, here I want to show you how to draft a contract. Now, I will draft the contract in two ways: single milestone based contract and double milestone, the one you have 50-50. So I will do one from an Upwork account of one of my students. I have asked him, so he sent the email address and everything. So to create a new direct Upwork contract, you come here. You can see contract. First of all, try and download this so that you will see it. See the Upwork app. Try and download it, because I see it's very easy to do it from Upwork app instead of using the normal website interface. So or the normal website site. So click here, create. Now you see the plus sign, you click on it. This is where you enter the customer's email address. Let's just say, let me click on this email address. No, I don't want to use this. There's a reason for that. Let me look for another email address that I can coin up. Let's just say the customer, if she be at gmail.com. Now this is where you enter the name of the contract. The name of the contract is contract for arbitrage, or if you don't want to be Airbnb, if you don't want to use Airbnb arbitrage, you can use STR arbitrage. For STR arbitrage, property locating. Now you mention the states. If the customer say you should look for one in AZ or FL, Florida, or tennis, anywhere, let's just say it's in Florida. If the person mentioned the city, maybe it's Tampa, Miami Beach, you just enter it. Miami Beach, Florida. Here you get. So once you say Florida, Florida has covered all, it's a state that has covered all the cities. So you come here, terms, description, that is terms of the contract. This is how I start. I will say, we are trying to draft a contract for a single based this is a single based milestone contract. Now you say signs and funds contracts, then freelancers provides full details of the located properties at the end of the search. Probably he has given you to look for him or her. Even if he has not given you, after all, you have searched. After searching, you have gotten details of the property. So you put it that way, that after you have located the properties, now you will share details of the properties that you have located with your customer. At least these properties, the owners have said, okay, we are cool with STR arbitrage. So the client now contacts owners and signs lease on a suitable one. Let's just say you give the person 2 or 3 that you have located, but this contract covers for one signed lease. One signed lease on a property, on a suitable property, because most of the times they are selective, so you give them options. When you give them option, they will not select the one that is okay for them. Now you now put here, this is what I usually do. I will put here once lease is signed, payment is approved. It's approved for me. Now MB, I'll put no cancellation of contract until lease is signed. You can see. Now, when you get to contract type, we use fix. Then you click next. You see, we are talking of single based contract. Now, here at the title, what you are going to put is this: details of the contract of the STR approved property and lease signed, because you are doing everything once. So if it is 200, the total money that you will agree. If it is 500, if it is 300, you enter it here. 500. This is a single milestone based contract. You put your due dates, any date, but just let it be in front. Any date, let it not be 19, because today is 19. Let it be 20, but I like giving my own 7 days ahead. So I'll come here and say 26. Can you see? Can you see it? After you have gotten here, nothing else to do. The only thing you do is you click next. Once you click next, they will show you the whole thing that you have done. You see? You see? Details of the STR approved property. You see? Can you see it? This is everything you have typed here. You can see? You see? This is a contract. This is a single milestone based contract. You will now say send contracts. But me, I don't want to send. Why? Because I want to show you the second type of contract. Now, we are still going to use this same description for this contract. But here, this is where everything changes now. You will now come back. Now, let's just say I am creating double milestone base. Now, I delete this. Now, it's going to be 250. Since it's 500 that we agree, it's going to be 250 per milestone. So I will say details of the properties located. Then you put it like this: sharing details located with client. It's 250. You can see. You can leave this thing the way it is. The date is still 7 days ahead. Then you now click add milestone. This is the second milestone. Payment upon lease execution. You are paid once this one is signed. Now for this, you share the details of the property located, and the customer will approve payments after receiving details of the property shared. Now, in order not to have a conflict, because sometimes they are always funny, some of these customers, go back here, do something here. Since it's a double milestone base, and you add here, and upon receiving details of the properties, you are entitled to get paid 50% of the total fee. Put it there, because some of them are very funny. You see, it does not really change anything. So this is what you change. You say After you provided the property, the details of the located property at the end of the search. Now, when the person or your client receives the details of the properties, is expected to pay 50%, because that's what the double milestone based contract says. So you go back now. Here, everything is set already. You can see. You put the date here. It will not be the same date because this one is already 7 days ahead. You put this one another 7 days. That's, you have given him 14 days ahead. Then you come here and click send. Now, I don't want to click send because you see, this is nobody's email address. I'm just using it for illustration. I hope you understand everything I did here. It's very easy to do. It's very easy to do. Now, I will click next so that it will show you the full details. Now, this is everything. This is everything. You can read it. You can see it. Contract for STR arbitrage property locating in Florida. Science and funds contract provides full details of the located properties at the end of the search. Upon receiving details of the properties, you are entitled to get paid 50% of the total fee. This is for double milestone based. That is why it changed. You saw what we did when we were doing single based contracts. Now you can see that is the only thing that changed. But for single base, you have one milestone. For double base, you have 2 milestone. You can see it. You can see the way it is. You can see. So it's very easy. Now, I'm not going to send because you saw the way I created this. This is when the thing will end because you have given him 14 days apart. Now, for that one you are saying sharing, for this one now, I can do something here because it's immediately I will share the details of the property and I expect to get paid. Now, if we put it here the next day, and even though I put the next day, I will tell the customer that if I send the details of the located property that I am expected to pay, upon receiving the details of the located property, you should pay me for that milestone because it means you have completed that milestone. And after he has done that, he will now pay you for this one. He will now fund this one again inside the escrow. He will fund it because you can, when it's milestone based, you cannot fund the 2 at the same time. You will fund milestone 1. After you have completed milestone 1, you will now fund milestone 2. I hope you understand this. It's very, very easy. It's very, very easy. It's very, very easy. So that is that. That is that. So I will try and cover the other one in a contract. So let me copy this because I will still use this contents for contracts.
Simple. Add their phone number, request location, and observe.
Jesus Christ. Everything I recorded is not here. Jesus Christ of Nazareth.